Fitzmas Prime back here again with another video, and not quite what I was expecting. This came sooner than I thought it was originally supposed to ship in September, and it came yesterday. So I was originally going to do the review on the 2-pack, the Gameverse 2-pack, Psylocke and Thanos, but I have been a Transformers fan and collector first, so 86 Megatron has arrived and definitely needs to take a look at it. So just first looks at the packaging. Have mixed thoughts. One, this is the new Studio Series packaging design. I love the graphics on the package, but there just looks like there is a lot of wasted space in the actual box itself. It would appear like there's either stuff missing or something like that because the box is so wide and the space behind it is just so empty. There isn't anything missing, but that's one thing that maybe we need to tighten up the packaging just so it doesn't come out looking so absolutely empty here. But I love the graphic on the actual box itself. I think that looks great. That's a great image of Megatron with his alt mode, the tank. We all know in the movie he does not appear as a tank. It is what it is. Hasbro has to follow the law in the United States. Any toy that Hasbro manufactures of Megatron will be a tank or some other alt mode. It's fine. It is what it is. But really looking forward to getting him unboxed and in hand. So stay tuned. And we're back. So I have gotten this unboxed. I've been playing around with it in the last couple of days. And I have to say, a lot like Studio Series 86 Prime last year, this might be the Transformer release of 2025. Is it perfect? No. Is it as good as 86 Optimus Prime? For whatever reason, it just doesn't have that same punch to it. And I'm going to give you some reasons why. But first, I do want to get into just the look and design of the figure. I mean, when it comes to bot mode, I mean, this is Megatron. Like, when you think of G1 Megatron, like this is it. The fact that they're able to hide the majority of the tank and the back and still give it that appearance where it almost looks like the old school design of where the gun handles would be. Amazing. Like, the designers over at Takara Tomy really did a wonderful job along with the team at Hasbro. It has all the beats of what do you think of Megatron from G1. Got your typical bucket head, the barrel. There's a lot of contention around the size of the fusion cannon. I get it. I will probably be getting a upgrade kit when they become available to have a bigger one, but I fully understand. You got the red sides, the paint on the red-sided, red painted sides here. It's been a long day and I'm a little tired. The color detail on the front, the red on the elbows. But there's something about this figure that, compared to 86 Prime, it just feels like it's missing something. And again, when I first unboxed it, I was talking about the emptiness of the box and the amount of accessories it comes with. So you do get a handful, and this is what you get. You get himself as his little minigun, the P-38 Walther. This will go great with any Decepticon, so you can mimic him holding. You get the lightsaber blade accessory that he used in the movie. And minus that, the fusion cannon and the barrel on his back, that's it. Now, would it have been great if maybe this was a Commander release to equal out Optimus Prime? and then include some additional accessories to make up for the price point, to up the part count, I think that would have been the way to go. You could have added the throne from the 86 Coronation Starscream. You already have that mold. You could have added, maybe it's time for Hasbro to think about doing alternate heads, like since these are just on ball joints, include a smirking or a laughing head portrait, so you could swap them out, or a really angry grimacing head portrait, like that'd be cool. In addition to, you know, the blaster he used in the 86 movie, and some blast effects. Like it's surprising that this didn't come with any blast effects at all. Or for this, the light blade accessory, trademark pending, don't want to call it what it what it obviously was in the movie. They could have made this be able to separate, and instead of having this be like a full-in piece of painted plastic, had to be like a translucent purple or something, because then you could pull it off and you could have him look like it's not ignited, and then you could pop on and attach the translucent piece to make it look like he ignited the blade, and that would have been great for figure photography and everything else. So there's just something about this figure. I do love it. I haven't been collecting many Transformers this year, but this is still my favorite release of 2025. But there's just something about it compared to 86 Optimus Prime that it just doesn't hit that magical mark. And Just Incredible mentioned this earlier, and I see it when he was talking about his 86 Megatron. I see it on mine too. There is a little bit of paint bleed right there, like a little bit of sloppiness. Sorry, knocked the camera over. That's what happens when you're doing these things at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening, and you're tired. And you can see like it's a really thin coat of paint on the sides too. So yeah, I do have concern about paint chipping, about like, is this going to wear or fade over time? But those are my initial impressions. Want to get into articulation a little bit. And big surprise, this one actually does some things a little bit better than 86 Prime. Some of the criticisms around 86 Prime, they actually were able to address pretty well here. All right, so going over articulation, again, head's on a ball joint, can look up a little bit, can look down somewhat. You have butterfly joints forward and backwards, and they're not really locked in like Prime, so that's great. Elbow articulation goes a little past 90, so that's actually really good. Prime could only do a 90. Bicep swivel, wrist swivel, articulated fingers. You got the 3 joints here that are joined, and then the index finger. The side skirts are done really well, so these actually move out to the side, and the front side skirts are actually integrated with the leg, so when you raise the leg, that just goes up with it, so that's really good. Leg can go forward a crazy amount and can go backwards almost pretty much the same, and you get side to side, so he can do almost a pretty damn close Van Damme. You got thigh swivel, knee bend, again, really deep knee bend, and your ankle rocker / pivot. So articulation is pretty great, and I will do some photos at the end to show off some of the poses an articulation that you can get off this figure. So definitely very nice when it comes to the articulation, a little bit more than Prime. And in regards to size comparison, the first one we have to talk about is obviously 86 Optimus Prime. I do have some upgrades on my Prime. This is a different head sculpt. I also have metal exhaust pipes attached, in addition to insert 3D printed matrix chamber in there. But he is a little bit taller than Prime. I don't mind that at all. Megatron being slightly taller than Prime, for me, that's okay. You got Ratchet 86. Ratchet, one of his victims from the 86 movie. And last size comparison I'm going to pull out, you have 86 Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cliffjumper. So next, I'm going to transform him off screen because I'm horrible about trying to do the transformations while I'm recording, and we will talk about the alt mode. Okay, and I got Megatron transformed in his tank mode, and it's a tank. I believe that on the Pulse live stream when they officially debuted 86 Megatron, they said it was actually based off of a real tank design that was from the 1980s. So, looks good. I think, obviously, if Hasbro could go back in time, they would have chose a different bot to be Megatron, to be the leader of the bad guy group. That would have had a less problematic alt mode. The turret is movable. It can swivel from left to right. Really can't go up or down. The position of the turret is a little weird. You should be a little bit more forward. I do like the fact that the back of the cannon that can hinge up to allow that to connect flushly. And the back of the Megatron's back barrel is blast effect compatible, so you can plug a blast effect in there. And there is weapon storage on the alt mode for the laser sword and himself in gun mode. Not sure why you would put himself in gun mode on him, but there it is. And it rolls. We do have 3 wheels at the bottom, 2 on the treads, then 1 kind of big wheel right in the middle. So it is what it is. The tank mode, I think they did best job as they could, especially for a mainline price of a leader Transformer Studio Series. So I like it, but you're gonna have a few people that obviously they're gonna want gun Megatron. And hopefully we'll see New Age take their Romulus mode and maybe upscale it to fit more in comparison with Studio 86 Optimus Prime. When that figure was being developed, it was really designed to counteract and interact with Earthrise Optimus Prime. So maybe we'll see an upscale of that, where then you can have the best of both worlds. But I think this looks pretty good for what they were able to accomplish, especially when you think about how the majority of the tank treads are essentially just collapsed in the legs, and it still keeps that look and aesthetic of 86 Megatron. I think the team over at Hasbro and Takara Tomy did a really good job. All right, and that was my look at Studio Series 86 Megatron. Again, definitely the perfect complement for 86 Optimus Prime. Was the transformation as fun as 86 Optimus Prime? I'm going to say no, but it is impressive that you're able to get a whole tank mode into this really awesome looking bot mode. If you're a completionist, would definitely recommend getting it. Again, perfect complement to 86 Optimus Prime, which I still think is the best overall Studio Series release that Hasbro has done. So this is Optimus Prime with my review on 86 Megatron. For all my fellow collectors out there, stay collecting, stay happy, stay in peace, and I hope you are having a fantastic day, night, whenever you're watching us. Peace out, y'all.